again, playing a Solid Satellite Array, which is like King of the Hill, of the Hills. Control medium and large base worth 2 ships. Most ships in one zone gets a point, although no scoring after the first round, or no scoring for the first round. I actually do need to give myself credits. Add points. 312 Squadron. 50,000. Cool. Remember, there is prizes. The betting is open. It should be. Did I not open it? It is open. All right. So you should be able to put your bet in now. Everyone got 500 credits that was watching just a moment ago. I guess you didn't. Let's try it again. Loyalty, add points to all viewers, 500. It said that went through. I don't know, man. It's a Streamlabs issue, dude. Give it a moment. Betting's open for like 16 minutes a day, so here you go. Yeah, just printing money. Yep. It's good to be the king, you know. You get to just do all these horrible, corrupt things. I'd fit right in the U.S. government. Let's see. Just turn the chat off as well here. Let's get all those out of the way. Get a nice clean screen here. So first player is, looks like it is John. Second turn in a row here. Turn 0 and 1. Here come the Jingos. So Rook does a bank down. I'm gonna have to check it on Rook casts cards here, what she does. Let's bring it up. Rook cast. Before you engage, you may gain 1 strain token. While you perform a primary attack, if you are strained, you may change one of your blank or eyeball results to a hit result. So being at I3, probably going to be the last one to engage. In fact, will be. Now, looks like he got a damage for a self-bump from pure Sabak here early on, taking damage. And Sabak, I mean, Sabak only has 1 damage card left until he doesn't get his ability anymore. Let's clear out the cards. Boom. So Rook essentially getting an extra mod. Remember, if you guys are wondering, where did all my credits go? We do have a loyalty reset. Finally happened. The most points at the end of the month. And I know that it would probably be, it's not going to be, if it's me or a bot, it doesn't count. So whichever one of you guys has the most points at the end of a month wins a pretty cool prize. We have a ton of prizes here. We're actually making another card here soon. If you aren't a part of our sub club and you're a sub, you can connect your Discord to Twitch and you would automatically be a part of that channel. The sub club is pretty cool because we do extra giveaways there. And we also, you know, you guys get to help me choose what we're streaming, as well as get heads up and input on our next cards. So, exclamation point, sub club. If you want to kind of see, here we go. Sub clubbers would highly recommend it. Trust me. So here we go with Old T doing looks like that was a 4/4 and a boost. See, now we're checking for target locks here, but nothing. Just gonna throw a lock. Katsu is not the one with Kira. Kira is on Rook, but we saw Rook lock that middle obstacle. So we're not gonna have. We might have shots in the middle here between Morna and the Gauntlet here and Rook, but that might be it. 11 out of 10, do it. Cool. And while we have a moment, while they're setting dials, here is what I was talking about earlier, these Mandalorian Optics cards. So check that out. Got these beautiful. Let's see, can we get it to autofocus? I think if I cover it with my hand. Oh, come on, baby. There it is. Really, really nice. So double-sided, of course. So see? Yep. Cool. 2 of these. It's a nice hard plastic, very sturdy card. And you also get a List Chaos sticker with it. So check it out. So we're giving away 2 of those tonight. However, goal-wise, I think we're 6 away. Yeah, we're 6 away right now. And Josh, thank you for gifting a sub as well. So you got 2. I want to make sure I didn't. Also, why is the alert box in the middle of the screen right now? I swear, OBS hates me sometimes. It's just this stuff. Can't make it up. Yeah, I guess the alert box is going to be in the middle of the screen for some reason. All right, it's better. I don't want to get yelled at, so just... I mean, I will yell at you for giving me just one. You've already given me plenty, but thank you. We did unlock NW Vader Day for the next, like, 2 months, so we don't have to worry about that. We also have our league. There's info on our league up there, too. Just a lot of things to plug right now. But I want to make sure that the number is correct. So 4 out of 6, we got 2 from Weston last time, and then gifted another one today, 3. David's 4, so we should have 5 and not 4, so gotta have to change that as well. It's not updating properly. Gotta love it. Here we go, back to the game. Round 2. First player is actually gonna be Buddha here. Oh, let's move that over. Holy smokes. Mornaki coming in hot. Let's see. Giveaways. If the goal amount is 20. It's added. It's 20 because I have one of our dial covers or victory point would Strata Strike dial counters as well if we happen to get that high. That's just the bonus stretch goal there, you know. Gotta have a stretch goal sometimes. It's important to stretch to avoid injuries. There you go. Anyways, back to more important things. You should join. You should, dude. It's so much fun, man. I mean, we've had, like, I recommend it. Even if you don't play on TTS very often, it's such a good time. Looks like we get a hard turn from one of the Jingos up, the other one coming in hot in the center point with Morna. Sabak boosts and then does a 2 bank and takes a focus. Oh boy, here we go with Ketsu. Ketsu going to be able to tractor. I don't know if Sabak is going to be in range, or in arc rather, but we'll definitely have range 1. Yeah, definitely doesn't have arc on Sabak. That's good for Sabak. Sabak's going to have a nice shot into her. Just going to sit there and take an evade. Ketsu in a prime position. Old T doing a 4 forward again and going to link boost focus. It's like you got a little bit of a... Oh boy, this is going to be... You have to lock, because Old T just takes the green token, man. You lock, you have to just lock. Old T is definitely a much better position here, though, at range 1 than Merrick would be. It's tough. The tractor is automatic for Ketsu. There is a... Ketsu has two triggers, right? So, start of engagement, the ship at range 1 will get tractored. Is it 0 to 1 or just 1? Let me just double check here. 0 to 1. Start of the engagement phase will gain a tractor token. And then if you perform an attack that hits, that ship gains a tractor token. However, you can't be double tractored. So... yeah, Katsu is good. However, I still don't love the Lancer because of its shield to hull ratio. If it was like just like 3 to 7. Wait a minute. What's the issue?
I'm gonna take the target look.
What's up, guys? Do you need...
Afterburners is Afterburners is missing off a...
Oh, okay. Let me check my list real quick. I don't know why it would not translate over.
I don't know either.
Merrick Steel. Oh yeah, you're missing like 10 points of loadout in the list you sent me for some reason.
Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah, do you want to spawn you can just spawn the card.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll spawn it here.
Yeah, and I'll actually put the list back in, so that people know that he has Afterburners. That's really good.
He is.
Cool. Thanks. Sorry about that.
Nope.
Cool. You guys go ahead and just hang it with the timer when you're ready.
Yep.
All right. So that was weird. Let's fix John's list here. There you go, afterburners, and then we have a red Jingo and a yellow Jingo. So just fix that again. Just got to update the damage on Pierce the Block. He's got a damage card. And we're back. All right. Remember, folks, betting is open. I think we only have a couple of bets. Maybe only a couple of people want to win free stuff with their points. What do we have here so far? We've got 3 people. Okay, we've got 2 for the left, 1 for the right. Don't know if David got points yet. Betting will continue until morale improves. Yes. Is it working? It is working. You just might not have any credits if you... Check how many credits you have. You might have already bet, but it would have told you if you did. Yeah, you might just not have credits right now. Yeah, that's why. Here, I'll give you the... We did the reset, so add points. Here, I got you. Hopefully I spelled that right. There you go. Now you can bet. I was giving everyone 500. I guess it missed out on you. So here we go. We got a Jingo Tractor. Any other start of engagement triggers? Old T. However, can't remove any green tokens because there's none there. All right. Rook takes a shield. For what? Don't know what the... You guys tell me the reason. Isn't there a lock on the rock? Rook takes the shield. Alright. So here we go. Ketsu's range 1 banger. 3 hits. Pretty good. Guaranteed 1 to go through. Spend the focus. If you only take 1. Does. And the yellow Jingo is 1 damage card. Merrick Steel. Oh, yes. If I have my way, Merrick Steel is in every Imperial list. I love me some Merrick Steel. If we hit 10 subs, the 10 sub goal, which I think we're 5 away, I will give away one of our Merrick cards as well in honor of Mr. Steel. It's going to be 3 hits. And not a great roll here for Buddha. Gonna use Elusive here to reroll. Sorry, this is Merrick taking the damage. Apologies, guys. I'm getting really turned around right now. All right, Merrick, the poor guy. Well, he didn't have any green tokens. Merrick's always going to take a ton of damage when he has no green tokens. If I had my way, it'd be to every Imperial ship. That's fair. Here's the next shot, another range 1. We got fire control. Nice! Oh, smokes. Merrick is angry. 3 hits and a crit. Oh, but a crit goes through. That means we get to see his ability. And I think that's a must. Yeah, I'm gonna have to grab. Yeah, you must. Merrick ability is must. There we go. Roach, what are we picking? Think we're going with a direct? Ooh, structural's pretty rough, but I think the direct to get that damage in. Going with the direct. Those cards should also be, just in the future, guys, if you're ever playing with Merrick, those cards should be discarded, not put back in the deck. But it's not the end of the world. So, shields down on Merrick and 2 damage and on Old T. Yeah, I mean, I can redeem Bob for you until you guys get enough points.
Not great, Bob!
Why didn't we see that? Where's our alert box? Where is it? Oh my god. Where did it go? No. What is happening to the stream right now? Center to screen. There it is. We lost it. We lost Bob for a second. Outrageous. Ridiculous. Too bad GSP didn't raid you. Yeah, it doesn't really happen very often. Honestly, I don't really blame Dion because it's easy to forget to raid. Some people are a lot better at it. But that's fine. We'll be okay. At this point in the 312 lives, here 700 plus followers. If people don't want to watch our stream at this point, it's because they didn't want to watch our stream. So I'm sure we'll get more people watching later. But that's the downside of streaming on the weekend. You know, you never know what kind of viewers you'll get. But just glad to have you all here. We do all right. We do all right. So we have last shield down on Rook. And just one going through. And safe. No damage. Hey, Andrew. It's time to stay up late. Le Chancelier is here. Team France. Viva France. I do have my Delacroix paint print in the living room. The Liberty Leading the People. It's one of my all-time favorite paintings. Probably my favorite painting, actually. And I've gotten compliments from the French on it because it's very French. Alright, Pure Sabak does clip. Range 1. So this is going to be 5 dice into Ketsu here. Pure Sabak does have a focus. What do we get? We get that. That's pretty damn good. Oh, that's going to be guaranteed 2 going through. Ketsu blanks out. Going to use the evade. But a crit is going through. So 2 shields and a crit. On Ketsu, the crit is a console fire. Crit is a console fire. There it is. Good evening. Jumped over from GSP. Good evening. Thanks for being here. First time in the chat. Welcome. Hopefully not the last. We're also on turn 2 right now. There we go. The console is very constantly fire. Hey, Matt, if you're around, man, you're welcome to hop in here. We have a really silly game for game 2, but I wouldn't mind a buddy. I'm so alone. I'm just an open invitation if you want, but you're welcome to chill. Let's like 2. Whose range 1 banger was that? Where is this damage going right now? Elusive. This is the Jingo taking us. This is Pure Sabak. Who's this? Oh, this must be from Rook. Was it obstructed? It was Kira, that's right. Damn, Pure Sabak. Alright, so Pure Sabak is on 1 hole now. Right on. Nice shot from Rook with a trick shot. Thanks to Kira. Can park on the rock. Take advantage. 1 hole away. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you?
I think they were asking me.
No. Mr. Two Time is here.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Two Time.
Logging into
yeah.
tabletop now.
The password info is in the list.
Yeah, I saw.
Cool. I've got Matt here, and all of a sudden the numbers start to climb. Oh my! Oh my! Wow, it's amazing how that works. How are you, man?
I'm good. I just went for a 6-mile run walk thing, and I'm tired.
Dude, I've been running a lot, and I strained my calf a few days ago. Thought it healed because it was a mild strain. I could walk the next day without any pain, and I just did it again yesterday. So I am beat up. I'm just gonna have to hold off for a little while. 6 miles. That's nice, man.
Yeah. Trying to get back into shape.
Yeah.
Burn some calories.
Now's the time to burn some calories for sure.
It's been the first time in like a week that I've gone out because it's been 95 plus every day. So it cooled down to 70 for a little bit. Got a little hotter towards the end, but
yeah,
it was nice for a little bit.
Yeah. It's tough because when you really need to get out and run and it's really hot out, like you kind of have to like just like drink a ton of water and just bite the bullet and just see how long you can go until you're like, all right, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, no, honestly, if it's 90 plus, I'm probably just gonna go for a walk and try
Yeah.
and burn some calories instead.
Yeah. Although to be fair, I think isn't it like the hotter? I don't know. It's not proven, but people think that the more you sweat, the more you burn. But maybe there's a little bit of truth to
So
that.
it's not sweating, but the body. I mean, technically, I mean, sweating is a part of it. The hotter it is, the harder your heart works. So you end up burning more calories anyway because your breathing's harder. I think it's because breathing's hard. I don't know, but
Yeah.
Typically the hotter it is, the more you do burn. It may not be a noticeable amount, but your heart rate will climb faster. I think your breathing will be a little more labored. So yeah, your body's technically working a little harder.
Got it. Yeah, I mean that's just so. So what Matt is telling you guys to do is to risk heat stroke to burn extra 10 calories.
Yeah, getting heat stroke and going to the hospital will burn you some calories.
Oh yeah, and some money in that wallet.
Yeah.
Sir, we had to hook an IV into you, and that is a $150,000 charge.
Yeah.
Your insurance doesn't cover it. So far, we'll quickly talk about the game, and then we can stop talking about the game. And so far, we've got a lot of range 1 shots. Merrick and Tarok did what I kind of expected, just kind of traded damage. Each took a bit of damage, and that shot from Rook was pretty good. Losing Sabak early here could be, it could be big for Andrew, but I'm not really sure with the position of everybody what I think I favor Andrew a little bit here. I don't know what you think so far.
I don't favor anybody right now, but like if Merrick does a Talon or a 4K and can get a shot on Terry and take him out this round, because he still has target lock.
Mm-hmm.
If he can take out Terry this round, I think
These guys are jerks.
I think he has it.
Clear the dice box, and he grabs 100 of the gold dice and just drops them all in the dice. Come on, man! Come on! Alright, now they do road. Here we go. But yeah, I agree. The Merrick being able to just use fire control, God, so it just feels so good to maintain that lock.
Yeah, and him getting to choose the crits. So if there's a direct hit in the next 3 cards, that means Tarok's dead if he gets one.
And it's pretty likely, like it's fairly likely that you would find something like that when you get to pick from 3 cards. It's much higher chance you get a direct in there.
Tarkin is being spent, so that means target locks are going to be moved, or
they all have to be on the same, right?
Yes, and they has to be within range.
Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see if he remembers that. I'm not sure. Maybe he doesn't.
Because he just moved Merrick Steele's lock, but he put it on Morna Key.
That is, lock your own friendlies.
Yeah.
I think he means that. Yeah, Andrew's grabbing the locks and moving them over to Rook. I don't know if I feel like you got to keep the pressure on old T, but what do I know, man?
I told him to check for range.
Yeah, so Graham off target. During the system phase, you may spend 2 charges. If you do, each friendly ship may acquire a lock on the ship that you have locked.
Oh, I didn't even realize that Rook was sitting on a rock because it's gigantic.
So as long as it may acquire on a ship that you have locked, but it doesn't say ignoring range restrictions. You're right.
Yeah.
But I guess they're fine with whatever. I guess did they check? I don't even know if they checked.
They did not.
Catherine was hunting Pokemon downtown. Leg noodles. Well, you don't want to keep noodles out in the sun for too long. They will dry out, and they're no longer noodles. Actually, it's almost like the cycle, right? Like they're dry, and then you boil them, and then they're soft, and then if you leave them out too long, they dry up again. So it's just a constant cycle. I don't know where I was going with that, but I said it.
I honestly am lost too, but
it's fine. As often is the case when I say anything. There is a 3K from the yellow Jingo. Man, the Jingoists are just so good at 2 points.
I never saw him check range, but I guess whatever, they can do what they want.
That is boiling. behind the microphone right now that they didn't check range.
I'm annoyed.
He's very annoyed. Next time we play, I'm gonna disacquire locks that ever checking range.
Yeah. Sounds fair.
Yeah, it's like, please stop, please. I will call the judge on you. I will execute Order 66. Wet the dry, dry the wet. Wet the dry, dry the wet. The pasta life cycle. Absolutely. See, I'm not the only one. Party bus fanatic, Mr. YV666 over there, the party bus. It's on my side. Morna just gonna scoot ahead the one straight. God, I thought they would have added that mesh thing with the gauntlet so you could actually see what the hell is going on underneath it, but I guess not.
I mean,
oh, it's so obnoxious.
Maybe put it up higher. It's like, look at it clipping.
I mean,
into the
let me.
fighter.
I'll drop down the perspective a little bit, just because. But oof. Here comes Sabak, who is just limping on one hole.
Yeah, he's like, I'll just run over here.
Yeah.
Nobody can shoot me.
He went from pure Sabak to Sabak. I feel like he's only pure until he takes those net damage that takes his ability off, and then he's just Sabak. not so amused with that joke.
I was just trying to think of a way to yes and off of that. I don't know what to do. Yeah. He's more minor Sabak now.
Yeah.
Like, I was trying to think of.
What's the opposite of pure?
I was just trying to think of like impure Sabak.
Tainted Sabak.
Like a poker term, you know, where it's like you got a flush and a straight flush and
soiled Sabak.
Soiled
Sabak. Oh, it sounds like he pissed his pants.
Ooh, not looking good for the jingoist with
yeah, 5K from gosh, that 5K is so great. But the only downside is it's the only red maneuver that it has. Yeah. So. Gross. Yeah.
And this is why I would have just done the K turn with Merrick, because then you would have a shot on Tarok from behind.
Yeah,
but he's like, I want to kill Rook.
I mean, I guess maybe the thought process is you can just turn again, like do it too hard at the next turn, and lock. But
yeah, I mean,
maybe
I mean, that's fair, but
yeah, you got to keep keep the pressure on when you can, you know.
Yeah, if you can get rid of one ship, and this is assault at the satellite array, right?
Yeah. This is assault at the satellite array. Yeah. The
so
satellite array is getting assaulted pretty hard.
Yeah. So if you, what just happened with?
I don't know, but apparently somebody. Okay, I was gonna say you can't.
He was trying to barrel roll with Merrick and barrel rolled with.
Oh sure. It's a new card. You just can barrel roll other people.
Yeah.
So just taking a focus.
Focus barrel roll the link.
The link tag.
And
Ooh.
it works.
Oh boy. So the lock moves over earlier from the system phase, the quote unquote with the system phase with an asterisk target lock, because we're not sure if it was in range, but both players seem to just kind of agree that it was in range. So we'll move on.
Like, yeah, whatever.
It's a bold move. It barely fits.
I mean, shields are down on Rook, so you're gonna put some crits in, so that's not too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But if you could kill Tarok, that'd be one less ship scoring points, and yeah.
So I'll have you know, Matt, I just used my miniature market top 4 gift cards to buy the new ghosts, because I really want to try Callus, Luke, and Ezra.
Let me tell you that that stand that it comes with, so much more reliable.
That's why I bought it. I know, that's why I bought it.
I mean, that's why I bought one. I was in Illinois at Titan Games. It may have been the tournament that you and I played at.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, well, I'm not going to come over to Titan Games for like, you know, another year.
So, yeah, and you get all that free store credit. Oh, that's like, a good shot, man, from... Sorry, just to interrupt, but that is...
Oh, hit crit. Oh, it was a console fire for Kitsu. Okay, so doing that, and then getting back to the fire, and then...
That's gonna probably just kill yellow here. Yellow is already tractored, so yeah, that's just guaranteed anyways.
Gone.
Super gone, and let's get those Wilhelms in there. Our first catch of the day.
But yeah, I was like, I have the store credit at the store. I won't be here for a while, and I've bought everything here. I'm gonna get one of these ghosts so I can see what the stand is like, and my goodness, it's so much better.
Oh, I'm so excited. Yeah. Yeah, I the ghost is just so fun, and the idea of being able to, like, with Ezra's ability paired with the coordinate.
Yeah.
It seems like a pretty strong 3-ship list, just goofy memey chonky list. I don't think I would bring it to a tournament, but I'm gonna try it against her.
You know what the real meme is that
What?
you keep using that R5.
Oh yeah, baby, let's go. You've literally witnessed it save my games before, and you still shit on it. It is amazing.
It's just the fact that it's in. There's no...
I am special. My mom says I'm special, and that is the proof. That I used the only one that used R5 on anything, maybe except for Kaz, but that was about it.
All right, Merrick Steel, range 2. It looks like,
and that's what you get for not getting
not a good one.
that. Do it, yeah. He has a lock though, right? He can spend. He's gonna re-roll both. Spend a lock, but he doesn't get to use the crit conversion anymore.
Nope.
And if you guys didn't know this, it's actually a must. So if you roll a hit and 2 blanks, you must change the hit to a crit before spending the lock. So even if you spend the lock and forgot, you can't forget. It has to be a crit. There's 3 after spending the lock. Spend the focus. Rook guaranteed to take 2 here, taking 3. Okay. These are the games that I still feel like benefit Andrew because the amount of health that he has, there's no half points. So you just, as long as you soak up, not too much damage, you can get around limping and still win these games.
Yeah, not to harp on it, but again, that's why I would shoot a Terrahawk.
Yeah. It is tough, right? Because I've had so many games in 2.5 where they've been whittled down, but just 1 or 2 hull, and it's worth nothing.
Yeah.
Or in the mid game, they have full health. It's like, why do I shoot at this thing? It's not going to matter.
Yeah, no, that's why I take Morna Key, because it's like, oh, she's going to be reinforced for 66% of the game.
Yeah.
And then...
it's only worth, 7 points?
7 points.
Right here. 7 points.
7 points, but it's like, okay, so, we're down to the last 20 minutes, and I still have 7 hull.
Yeah.
So, you can turn on it, but then you're also ignoring everything else in my list.
Yeah, I think Morna would be a lot worse if the Jingos were not 2 points.
Yeah, that's
just just build in Wampa, just so much you could build around.
Yeah, I'm fine with Wampa being 2 points, but he probably shouldn't have a talent. He shouldn't have any extra points to spend.
This is how close Merrick is to that cast. If you would want to know, we gotta ask. That is how close.
Morna's shot, I'm assuming. Ooh, bad shot.
Does she have a lock though? Yeah.
Yeah, had to use Tarkin.
That's right. 2.
Considering Ruthless, looks like.
It's not. Taking 1 more. So Rook down, right? Takes 1 more damage.
He's using Ruthless.
Okay, so it's gonna be 3 hits.
Yeah.
We just get the dice roll again. Same result, but 1 more damage.
It's with 1 damage onto the tie.
And 1 damage onto the red Jingo. I should just say the Jingo at this point because yellow died. So rear arc shot. Forget that the gauntlet has that sometimes, but it does.
Yeah, it's only 2 dice, so you're not too super sad on your.
What are your thoughts on the gauntlet, Matt? Are you a fan?
It's not bad. Has more legs in 2.0 than it does in 2.5, so I'm not. I don't know. I'd have to reevaluate. It's just they're all so expensive.
Yeah.
And I don't know how I feel about it.
I think Ezra might be the best. I like Ezra at his points. I don't think he should be cheaper.
No, Ezra with Night Brother, pretty much always has mods.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the Force, so he always.
You can put Maul on him too, so he has the extra Force as well.
Yeah. I mean, it's just he's probably the best of the Rebel ones, I would think. And then, Maul, I think AMG overreacted and pumped Maul way up, but it was also probably looking at Boba when they moved him down.
Yeah.
So, but I think they'd both probably be fine at 9 points.
Is Boba Fett playable right now? Because I'm strongly. You don't think so?
No, because you have to fly more than one.
Well,
more than
yes,
two
yes,
ships.
yes. But okay, Boba Fett Genesis with Pro Torps. Like, would that be worth taking to Gen Con to have a good time? Because I'm very strongly considering it.
To have a good time, yes, but
I think it could make cut. It would be easy by any means. It would be very hard, but I think it could make. There's so many heats. It's possible. Boba Fett and Kanan fits, yeah. But a Pro Torp carrier is such great bait.
I would not put money on it.
I wouldn't either, to be honest. I'm just really, I don't want to bring, you know I play Rebels a lot, but I really want to take a break from being, like, everyone's playing Rebels, and I want to play something else. I just feel like I owe it to myself.
It's what, 7 points?
Yeah. Boba got cheaper.
You take Bosk, you take
Oh,
Mando.
but Boba! Oh! He's so good!
No, I'm saying drop Fen and put in
Oh,
Bosk,
drop
or-
Fen. Oh,
yeah,
Sure.
Because Bosk is 7 points,
And he is not
Mando
going to
is 7
potentially
points.
die as easily, yeah.
Yeah, it's.
But Mando's not... Is Mando, like, good, though? To me, he's not
can
good at
be,
7.
So he needs the child, weirdly enough. Like
Yeah, well, he's built to have the child. He has to have it.
so
With his ability.
He's been surprisingly good for me by having the child, as long as you're flying against more than a 3-ship list, because reliably having 2 ships in your front arc at range 0 or 1 to 2 is fairly easy. So you get to turn blanks into eyeballs, and you're
Yeah.
pretty much going to have a focus and then 2 force, or you can have evade and 2 force.
Yeah.
And each time somebody shoots at you, they're probably doing 0 to 1 damage. So I found him a little more reliable than Boba for damage mitigation, but Boba definitely hits harder.
Impacto14, thank you for the follow, by the way, just to rudely interrupt Matt.
No, I wanted to hear about Impacto.
Yeah, I mean, Impacto 13 was taken. 14 was available. I always make that joke, but there's almost always a reason why they choose the number. It's like, oh, 14's my favorite number. Thank you for watching. Josh saying I like QAnon better. That's what I call Q9 is QAnon.
Yeah.
Better than Mando, yes, because he's cheaper.
Yeah, no, I get it. If you're looking for a 6-pointer, works.
Yeah.
Fits in there better.
So you probably you mentioned dropping Fen out of the list, but I have found that I put a shield upgrade, enduring, and fearless on him, and I really do like that combo because just the crits are always really painful with Fen, and I just found that little bit of insurance with the shield too to be worth trying. I've had a lot of success with it so far, but again, with the meta, I'm not really confident with all the Pro Torps. It just doesn't seem like a Fang fighter should be out there.
Yeah, no, that's kind of part of the problem is if you get wedged with Pro Torps, which is common.
Yeah, you have to have them with Pro Torps. I hate that. Everyone has to have Pro Torps on Wedge and Luke, man.
So, isn't there a Beskar reinforced plating? Well, you defend if the attacker's in your front arc. Before you get a damage card, you may spend a charge to be dealt that card face down.
And I think you could discard it.
Or spend 2 to discard it. So as long
Pro
as
Torps
they're
range 2 to 3, yeah, it's true.
I mean, as long as they're in front of you, it's much cheaper than a shield upgrade, and you could fit other stuff in there.
Yeah, but I mean, Fen can't really take much other stuff at that point. Because you still want fearless, right?
Yeah, I don't know how many points he has or whatever. That's how faith I have in him is I don't look at him at all.
Wow. I still think he's good, but it's harder, much harder now. We got cluster mine drop.
That's what I was about to say. We got a cluster mine drop there, which
won't hit anybody.
Probably won't hit, but yeah.
Yeah. Rook cast. Booty Rook cargo pilot. Oh, whoa! We got a little swivel divil, swivelly dibbly. Gonna try to just finish off.
Hands up, no touching.
Get back! No touching! No touching! No touching!
Yeah,
Arrested Development
I'm
reference.
glad you get that reference.
No touching!
No touching.
Yes, most of those shows I can get the references for those. Yeah, Arrested Development, man, really, it could have been so much better than it ended up being. It was still good, but just didn't end up being what it could have been.
Yeah, once it hit the Netflix,
Oh God.
I didn't.
That doesn't exist.
I
It's not
tried
canon.
watching. Yeah, I tried watching after that, and I couldn't. It was actually the reason I got Netflix back in the day.
Really?
Yep.
Was it for House of Cards, man?
It was before House of Cards, so. So the
Wait,
killer-
Arrested Development was before House of Cards. Oh, was it always on Netflix? Huh.
Wait, yeah. So Netflix bought
Right.
Arrested Development and started making new content for it, but it was on like Fox or whatever before.
Right.
And back when Fox canceled a bunch of good shows for no reason. They probably still do that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's a ruthless business. I get it, ruthless. Speaking of ruthless, we got the red Jingo. Gonna scoot past that rock here. We're contemplating. Just gonna take doing a barrel roll actually.
I like Party Bus Fanatic. Pro Torps are range 2 to 3. Just get
Yeah,
range 1.
exactly. I know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Fenn's-
true.
Yeah, and Fenn's never at range 2 or 3, so.
I mean, when I'm playing Fen, when I'm playing Fen at the game store, he's not. But when I actually go to a tournament, he can definitely be. It's 2 to 3. I had a lot of success with Boba Fen though, as most a lot of people that played him did. But I feel confident in my ability to win games with those two. And having a third ship in there with Pro Torps is very exciting, just because before you could only have the two of them. So,
Yeah, actually, I mean, at this point, I would do Boba Sarisu with Pro Torps, and then Genesis Red with Pro Torps, and then I think Gamut Keys 3 points. So I would just do that, and I feel like that would hit harder because, or you could do Lima Kai, who's the Y wing.
Ligma, Boba,
Yeah, Lima.
Boba Fett.
You saw that conversation, right?
Yeah, I was about. Well, I posted a picture of me playing Boba Fett, and then he's like, Andrew's like, I prefer Ligma, and they're like, he's trying so hard to get you to say it.
I was trying to get him to say it because Bojangles was constantly just be like, "What? Who's Ligma, by the way?"
Yeah,
I was like, just freaking say it.
Say it, say it. Ligma balls.
Come on.
Someone say it, please. Matt has a very sophisticated sense of humor, very mature. And here comes Ketsu, 3 bank. Gotta go fast to clear the stress, and it's time for a lock, baby. Grab that lock, and I think it's going on Merrick.
Yep. Who's firing first? First player is Velvet Buddha. No, it's not. They lie.
No, they lie to me.
Yeah.
I always ask at the beginning. It's like, please update this. They're like, oh yeah, and then they never do.
I understand. It's hard to forget. See, this is why you should have
Scenario
killed
points are updated
Tarok,
now.
because now he's range 1 and going to light you up.
If you guys are wondering why I just updated the scenario points, the players just updated it for a long time. John just had his at 3, so I was just going with what they have just to be accurate players. But yeah, Lee Mackay wants afterburners. It's 10 points thanks to Doug Howe. Firmly. It's just his fault. It's really nobody else's fault but Doug. All right, Merrick.
Yeah, you go the Merrick range 1, but
Oh
man,
my God, this is such a banger though.
Merrick's just not going to live through this. Once.
Oh baby, there it is.
Crit.
Change 1 to a crit. If only you could get multiple. That's always so fun. We get to use it multiple times.
I mean, I guess he could kill Rook here.
We could just spend his lock to try to get a crit.
No. All right. So
No.
2, and then
Let's see what we get here. No direct.
so
Weapons
you
failure,
do-
loose
you do
stabilizer.
loose stabilizer because you got to go over the rock
Right.
or take a damage.
Although Rook does have Cura.
Oh, weapons. Oh, yeah. Do weapons failure for the time being. Yeah.
So then, how much hole is left here? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8.
One.
1 left. Yeah.
So you just kind of hope that Morniki can. Morniki might not have a shot.
Oh, sorry. I put that damage onto Ketsu for some reason. Ketsu still has 7 health left. It is Rook that is at 1.
Still has a consoling fire though.
Yeah. We will make sure we get console fire though. Boom. Do that first, please. Or not. What's up, Axion? Word up. Oh, you doing? I'm gonna spend the force. Only 2. Merrick, give me 2, Merrick. Oh, Merrick, taking 1. He could survive here.
Ah, man.
It's
With
gonna
2
happen,
health,
Matt.
2 health and a range 1 old Tarok shot. Not feeling it, man.
Come on, guys, do the console fire. Please. Alright. I love how they're consistently doing it out of the dice.
Yeah. That is
Triggered.
not
How are you, Nick? I'm good, Mappy. Did you get your prizes, man? Did you get those tokens? I sent you them like 2 weeks ago. I know you're in Canada, but hello, Cleo says hello, hello.
I agree. Mystic Ketsu title.
Yes, please.
You put the tractor.
Oh,
on.
good. I'm glad you got him. So you're saying Merrick Steele isn't dead?
Oh, crack shot.
Oh, no! Oh, I forgot he had it.
You could've-
Just like
you
everyone
could've-
else in the world.
You could have kept the correct shot.
Bofa, man. Bofa. So that's going to put Buddha up to 11 just on shit points and the scenario points gained so far. But hey, you know what? Merrick did some work. I'm not disappointed in the way Merrick he proved some value here. A chance for Merrick Steele, Captain of Gondor, to show his quality. He showed his quality.
No, so if you wanted to take Merrick Steele with Boba Fett, I'd be fine with it, to a degree. You mean to be flying?
All
in
right.
the
Well,
wrong,
it's also a different the wrong faction, but that's fine. I if I could play the whole day and get kicked out at the beginning, but still be able to play because I broke the rules, so it's fine. So the only caveat is I have Merrick Steele in my scum list.
You got to kill.
Yeah,
There's no decision here. You have to kill the big ship. It's worth so much.
Who is he shooting at though? Is he not going to shoot at Rook? Yeah,
I
he's
think
shooting.
it was just the decision making process. I was like, do it, just kill.
Why am I only seeing 2 green dice right now? Should be range 3,
because
right?
There should be 3. That's the reason why. Yep, there you go. Should not have reinforced.
Spending. What is he spending?
I don't know. I'm not seeing it.
I'm not either. Wait, what is happening? Where are all these results coming from? Help me.
I'm not seeing it. Maybe he did take a focus action and the reinforce was just from last turn. There's a Vader charge spent.
Hold on.
Rest your force.
Hey guys, with Morna just shot, right? That was for Morna.
Yeah, it was
And-
Morta.
And she
Wait,
focused
hold on.
earlier?
No. I used Vader. I only flipped one.
Oh, okay. Because I think you
We
flipped all
realized
3.
Yeah, we realized we realized it, and I was trying to unflip them, but
Okay, so no damage then?
one,
Or 1 damage. And because Vader's trigger kills Rook, is that what happens?
Well,
No.
it's that's the Vader force spend.
Oh, got it. Okay, got it. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks, guys.
just
Okay, he used the Vader Force to spend 1, but accidentally spent 3. So that's
Okay.
we were all very confused. So Rook goes down with little Wilhelms and F's in the chat for him.
Mystic did point out that he had his hands up, no touching, so that's why he was rolling 1 less die.
No touching.
Okay. So I guess that's a decent trade.
Wings are up, no touching. Thank you for following Super Bad. Appreciate it. A super good. A surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. Super good to have you.
And Ferrix 19, crack shot better than trick shot. I think I agree with you.
Oh, I think I disagree.
Well, I guess we'll just have to fist fight the next time I come to Chicago.
I guess so. That seems like the next best thing to do is just beat each other up. Whoa! What are you guys fighting? Well, he said that this card in this game was better, and I disagree. And now we're gonna hurt each other. It's like, yeah, that fight knocked me out of my X-wing career for good.
Well,
Concussion, broken arm, could never move a ship again.
so I may have disagreed with dropping the cluster mines 2 turns ago, or
Yeah.
2 turns ago. But I think it's actually in a decent spot now to where Ketsu is gonna have to deal with them if she goes right.
Mhm.
So if she doesn't, that means that Sabak gets some free shots.
Cleo, stop it. Cleo loves this laundry basket. She's always
Wow.
scratching it. Always scratching it, Cleo.
Yeah, I know. That's
Little kitty.
but with Morna, I would just 3 hard and just focus or target lock, whichever you want. Yeah, target lock because you got Vader Force. Oh man, if Tarek gets anywhere near close to you, you could just like free damage. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So 14-12 right now. John with the 2-point lead, trying to get that nice List Chaos dub, his first List Chaos dub out of the way. If you guys are just wondering who the hell is talking with me, it's Matt Carey from the Midwest Scrubs, although he's not very scrubby. He hasn't been for quite a long time.
Two-time.
And he is the 2-time, our 2-time Windy City Trials champion. So good that he's been asked not to play in the next one.
So, okay, Nick, so for the main 3 factions,
Yep.
if they re-released some ships, I already know the one for Rebel, but
What?
what
The Ozatop?
yeah, that's it. What would those 3 ships be?
So what do I think is realistic versus okay? Because
I just what would you want?
No. Okay, so
Oh
cool,
yeah,
because
also
there are
in the chat,
yeah.
put that out there.
Yeah, and yeah, guys, let us know what you think. But so I'm gonna start with what I expect, which I kind of want is the Lambda, which was mentioned by Party Bus Fanatic. The Lambda just makes sense. I think the TIE Bomber makes sense. But if I had to choose like one for each faction, I know you didn't say that, but I would say probably Lambda makes the most sense. Okay, one per faction. To me, Rebels is it's like, what do I feel like the attack shuttle is a 1.0. It makes sense because of Rebels to have it be re-released, even though it's not very exciting. Like, I'm not excited about the attack shuttle, but it's a thing that makes sense to me. And then
like
beyond
Rebels
that,
really aren't lacking much.
Yeah.
You know, they've got pretty much most of their ships covered already.
I think the Hawk 290. I know that we have like a way to get the Hawk, but it's the scum paint job. Like the Hawk 290, is standard legal, so I think focusing on getting that out because you can play it in standard would make sense. Making somebody buy the scum kit to be able to play. They'd have to get the scum kit and the conversion kit to be able to play the Hawk Rebel pilots.
Yeah.
The E-Wing, yeah, I mean, and then if we're going into stuff that I would really want that I don't think is realistic, the E-Wing, but the E-Wing would be years from now, or maybe a year from now.
No, so that was the one I wanted you to say, because I figured you would just be like, yeah, E-Wing, I want that.
Yeah, but it's just like, man, if the E-Wing in standard is dangerous, it's just so fucking good.
Yeah, it's Luke.
Excuse the language.
It's Luke level good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I did really well at your tournament because Gavin, Luke, and Shara is, I mean, I have a defender in that list, and it's a 4-ship list, essentially. It's ridiculous.
I can see the Azutuk Mystic. That's not a bad call.
Yeah, again, with Rebels, because
yeah,
it's Disney content, you'd think that they would kind of prioritize that.
Star
Viper for Scum, going into Scum now. Sorry, Matt. Star Viper makes a lot of sense to me. And then I think going from there, you would do, well, again, talking about Rebels, the Lancer, I think makes sense to me as well. And that's kind of all that I have. Quad Jumpers, too, because of The Force Awakens.
Yeah. So for me, as much as I want the Star Viper, as much as I want the Quad Jumper, because the Quad Jumper was my boy in first edition.
My boy.
I want the Lancer. Playing against Mystic in your tournament, and then also seeing it here, and I'm just like, that just looks like such a good element for Scum.
Matt just wants to beat it more. He's like, beating Mystic, just beating all these people with the Lancer. I want to beat it more.
I've been flying 3 ship Scum lists, and I would love to to have that as one of the options for standard.
So rude. I'm sorry, Josh. Phrasing, yes.
I think you just target lock here with Morna.
I'm glad you're not unfollowing, only unfollowing. He corrected himself, damn it.
Empire, definitely Lambda. I mean,
yeah,
there you go.
TIE Bomber, yeah, and I would like to see the TIE Bomber, because, please.
Yeah, I think that would be after the Lambda. It's just the
Starwing. We hadn't mentioned the Starwing, but
the Lambda and TIE Bomber are both iconic ships, both from the movies, and that's
not the original 3 though, Josh. Like there's only a couple ships that need to be
Right.
re-released for the
Yeah.
sequels to fulfill them.
For looking at, if you're looking at the 2 sequel factions, it's really easy. The only 2 that you can't fly, Star Fortress and
too
Upsilon.
hard. Fits. That's gonna be a dead spot.
Yep, Sabak, goodbye. Good
Feeling pretty soiled.
Yeah, but yeah, I would put the bomber after, even though Empire doesn't really have a bomber. I don't know. I might be revising it now because I said the Lambda for so long because Empire didn't have a support ship, but now that the Reaper is usable because it doesn't have to do the ailerons, it actually is a support ship now instead of just some ship that you
It's nice to see. It makes me happy.
You can't control. So yeah, so maybe you could go with the Type Armor instead.
We're seeing the Empire kind of get the rebel treatment in terms of the meta. Like they're getting kind of everything that a lot of the things that they could have wanted that they wanted. Lots of options.
I just thought of it. It's not pure Sabak. It's poor Sabak.
Okay.
Now that he's dead.
He just thought of it. And he is, pure Sabak goes down in flames of glory. It's going to be a lead now for Buddha 16-14 in favor of the Velvet Buddha.
Yes.
So we've got ourselves Morniki with a lot of health and a Jingo with 2 health. Oh boy, can the Jingo find a way to... This is the infamous way that Tarok will die. It's the 2 dice on 4. Downtown shot just unobstructed. I mean, it is really close, but it is unobstructed. Airspeeder release win. It is a land craft, so don't...
Yeah, we got enough that need to be...
Oh, it's a start, Matt! It's a start! Come on, give me 4 blanks! Oh, no, he lives. Of course he has to spend, though. Like, you always have to make it interesting.
Yeah. And then Primorna. Looks like he's trying. Nope. No dice.
No dice.
Quite literally, no dice.
Quite literally. So now we do points. So it's going to be +1 for, 2 for Buddha.
Yeah.
And only 1 for... So it's going to be... Oh, it's 18 to 15.
So Velvet just needs to sit near 2 objectives.
Yeah, which doesn't look possible for Tarok.
Yeah, he can. I mean, he can land on that the cluster mine, but it doesn't. 1 hardened barrel roll towards the center, but
he's gonna kill himself if he lands on the cluster mine.
Yeah. Oh, console
the
fire.
game will be over.
Taking the damage.
There it is. Always forgotten. Console fire.
Yeah, well, he can get it this round.
Speeders and Obi-Wan show again, not a spacecraft, but if you guys are just if Mystic's just screaming out things that he's seen vehicle-wise, AT-ST and X-Wing. When is it? When? Where? I want the AT-AT transport, just a giant box transport that has 1 attack die. Give that to me now. Has 8 crew slots,
but no attack.
Well, 1 attack die just to make yourself feel better.
Yeah.
That you're doing something, not really getting results, but you're doing something. It's I think we're still 5 away from 10 for these Mandalorian Optics cards, so we got 1 more game after this. I think that is accurate. And then we have our league coming up on the 20th. We only have a few people sign up so far. As Theoden would say, less than half of what I hoped for, but we have time. So if you guys, most of you have heard of or played in our league at this point, and it's back with awesome cards, 2-3-1-2 exclusive cards, including Elusive, which is super popular these days. So consider signing up or break my heart, either one.
Is the PLR card set Paul LaRue card set?
Yes.
Okay.
From his website, yeah.
Yes.
It is, yeah. You don't know that that's not a household acronym? The PLR. Give me that PLR, not PBR, but PLR.
So I imagine we just get a turn off with Ketsu here. You cap a point for a turn.
Yeah, and then just go to the next point.
And focus boosts and try and kills the Jingo.
No, I think Jingo's going to kill Tarok here. If Tarok dies game, it is the GG's.
I suppose that's a good call, right?
Yeah, that's how it works. You just say that you're going to do it, and it happens. I'm just going to kill this ship with the TIE Fighter. So here we go. The Jingoist. Let's take the focus.
Yeah.
I don't see a way that Terra can get range 1 this turn. Too hard boost. I don't think gets you. No, it won't get you close enough. That's all right, Tyler. Tyler breaking my heart because he wasn't available for commentary. I don't worry. I got my backup choice was Matt. Off the bench. The scrub himself, Matt Carey, was able to step in. So
He's got Agile Gunner. I did not notice. I was like, how is he forward back now? I figured it out.
I forgot they had a 1 hard, man. That's wild.
Yeah. No,
That
it's-
is crazy. Tyler deciding to do things with his weekend.
Getsu 2-turning away. Probably
2-time,
still-
2-turn.
2-turn. Probably. He needs to fix that console fire.
I guess it's just gonna bleed, slowly bleed.
Yeah.
I think we should just see. Buddha's gonna put on his shades and say, "I'm leaving it up to chance," and he's gonna boost but not take the focus.
I mean, you could focus barrel roll just to make sure that you have
It's
an
true.
out next.
You don't
turn.
get shot by Morna, because if you do boost, you get shot by Morna. Almost like guaranteed.
Oh yeah.
Please
So
focus
I
boost.
think
though.
you focus barrel roll.
Oh, he's doing it, man! He's going
There's
in!
violence. Oh, that was
Oh.
afterburners. So he's gonna stay unstressed.
Very nice.
Well, he can barrel roll and focus just to make sure that he doesn't get shot by anybody, and then just
Yeah,
Peace
I
out
think he's
next turn.
thinking about where everybody is drawing. His hand is pointing more, going back to the dial. There it is. There's it's the other way. He can't fit. No, he's going the other way. He doesn't fit. Wow, that was aggressive.
you wouldn't want to go that way anyway because
Oh,
Vader
he doesn't
would
have a focus now.
he could have just spent
Oh,
the
no.
force to,
There's some collision going on, Matt. I think he just threw the game.
there's possibility. Let's see.
There's no bingo
If he can
card
get-
this time. Can't be that.
Just one.
Yep, of course.
Do you have a bingo spot for throw the game?
Yeah, collude with your opponent. Well, bingo encouraged colluding just kind of the byproduct, which kind of bugged me. And he's gonna take the damage to just try to get the kill with the focus.
Console fire.
Of
Got
course.
it.
Yeah, who cares about console fire?
All right.
Here
Let's
we
see
go.
if he can.
Yep, range 3.
He's got a force for a mod on offense.
Oh boy. This is where, and there the target lock is Morna's.
Oh, he's got target lock focus or target lock calculate essentially, which is pretty much 3 hits. Spend the lock.
Unless you get another eyeball or a blank. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean statistically.
Are you not entertained? Yeah, yeah, very much so. Oh,
There.
it's gonna be 3.
Yep, spend the force, get 3.
Yeah, we got a stream sniper here. We got the American sniper, Velvet Buddha, coming in to snipe a little bit.
Came in.
And there it go. Old T dies. Oh no, very much avoidable here.
Did it for the crowd. Just to get
And
us a shout.
John gets the dub. Down goes Buddha. 21 to 19. Actually, 22 to 19. When you count both players' scenario points here. GG's. I'll jump down to talk to him real quick.
Yeah.
GG's. I want to know how much money John gave Andrew to barrel roll into the rock instead of going the other way.
No, he's like, he's like, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try the thing. He goes, it's gonna be fun to go in.
Oh.
He goes, the best bet for me to win would be to go away. And I'm like, okay, it's your choice.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'm like, I know I didn't think the 3 hard would get me far enough past to still have a shot with him. So I had to go with the 1 and just be like, okay, take the shot. What I didn't remember was at the start of the system phase to flip Moff Gideon to make sure I had the target lock for the Jingoist.
Oh, Grand Moff Tarkin, right?
Yeah, Tarkin.
Yeah. Oh man, what a game! So final was 20. I had 22, but 23 sure won. 23-19. That was a real close game, man. GG's. Very, very exciting. Merrick steal. You know what? Merrick finally he died, but he did some work. He did some work.
I zoomed into range 1 and I was like, wait, this is not good for him. Why is he zooming to range 1 against old Terok? And then I remembered, as soon as he hit me, he's like, oh, it's Merrick Steele. He gets to pick what card he does to me.
Yeah. And you got the direct, so you still like kind of canceled out Concordia in a way. Which is, he's so much fun, man. Honestly, both Terok and Merrick, like I picked those two pilots because they both have such good abilities, like top tier, but they're like B-list actors, you know? They're such good abilities, man.
So the thing is, when you gave me this is a list I've played a bunch.
Oh, shame on me then, right?
So you gave it to me, and that's why when you gave it to me, I'm like, okay, I'm like, I don't even have to worry about it. I changed to put the 2 Jingoists in it instead of taking another 4-point ship.
Mm-hmm.
So because I just didn't, no matter what I was picking for another 4-point ship, I'm like, the 2 Jingoists seem to work better, and I'm not a fan of Wampa because he's not a 4. So I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, no, it's a good list, man. It did some work, and it's a good list for Mr. List after all. Lots of excellent puns possible with your name.